How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? Despite being now 21-10, despite some chicken shit call in the fourth quarter when we had to settle for a field goal to make it 21-16, despite some crushable crap throughout the game by the Ravens, dirty play, and the referees, the Tennessee Titans, march into Nissan Stadium, Mid-Atlantic, East Coast, wherever you want to call it, and got the victory 30-24 in overtime. Before I continue, hit the thumbs up button. Please subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciate if you do that. We're really trying to grow the channel. The Tennessee Titans 30, Baltimore Ravens 24 against the no-tackle defense of the Baltimore Ravens. They cannot tackle to save their life. That touchdown by A.J. Brown and the play before by A.J. Brown was unacceptable if you're the Baltimore Ravens defense. Unacceptable. The Baltimore Ravens cannot tackle, and that was the difference in this game, blowing a 21-10 lead. Give Lamar Jackson credit. He drove down the field, tied back up at 24 to get into overtime. But, outside of J.K. Dobbins, they had a few good plays, the Ravens offense, but they didn't really do much. J.K. Dobbins should have been given the ball damn near every play of the drive, every play on the offense by the Baltimore Ravens, in my opinion. And they didn't do that. They kept on going to Gus Edwards, Mark Ingram a little bit, kind of their little tight end package throw they do, and that was the difference. The Ravens really don't have a wide receiver. As Z Visions, I see how you doing. Ravens have a wide receiver problem. They have a bit more than a wide receiver problem. They don't have a wide receiver, non-existent. That drive by Hollywood Brown in the first quarter was unacceptable. And it just started from there. I thought this game was going to be a rout early when we held them 3-0, and we turned around, scored 6 to go up 7-0. I thought it was going to be a rout early. I thought we were going to win this game something like 42-10, honestly. But give the Ravens credit. They fought. They made 21-10 to Ravens. And basically, we came back and they made 21-10 in the third quarter. We came back and won the game 30-24 in the overtime. Even took the lead 24-21. Our defense kind of shit the bed a little bit there on that final drive to get the Ravens to kick that field goal. They held on. Big play by King, the guy that we went ahead and got from the Chargers. Big play by him, and the defense held on there to force the field goal by Justin Tucker. And then we went ahead and the defense held them. Lamar Jackson got sacked finally. Finally, we got to him. And then they drove down the field, and Derrick Henry did Derrick Henry things and got the win. Let's hear what the Ravens post game has to say.
In this one, half the games they had played decided by 3 points or less, and then go to overtime. Let's go to the very start of this game. In fact, before the kickoff, the Titans stand on the
yeah, we stand on that logo because we don't respect them because we want to kick their ass like we did today. John Harbaugh, get the fuck to your sideline, John Harbaugh. The reason why the Titans stood on that stadium, stood on the logo, was because that's their logo right there. Because we were in Nissan Stadium, East Coast right there. That's their logo. We could stand on our logo. Okay, John Harbaugh. Don't stand on the logo. How about you beat us, John Harbaugh? Yeah, I picked the Patriots and I picked I did pick the Bengals. So yeah, those outside of those two games, my picks are going good so far, as well. But yeah, my God, the interception by the Ravens, I'll admit, was a good defensive play. I'm seeing that right now. They got pressure on Tannehill. Basically, Tannehill had to get rid of it, and it was not a bad route or anything. It wasn't. It was actually the right decision. It's just that he didn't get enough for it. Lamar's interception, he just overthrew it a little bit. Look at Lamar Jackson, 3rd and 13. Oh yeah, I did not like that play with 3rd and 13 at all. But overall, Tennessee Titans got the job done in Nissan Stadium, East Coast today, in Baltimore, Maryland, and got the job done. I would have been at the game if there was fans in the stands, but fortunately, our governor elected not to do that. So big and the fake punt. I forgot about the fake punt. Gusty call by Variable, but I love it. I love when you have the guts to make calls like that and they work. So Gusty call. And I would say the same thing if he didn't make it. I was not expecting it, and that big time call by the Titans there. Grant, I wish you got 6 out of the drive. You only got 3 out of the drive, but big time play by the Tennessee Titans there. But overall, I think both of these teams were even, but I think the better team won today because I think the Ravens were just still a bit too predictable. When the teams are just a bit too predictable. And man, oh yeah, I think the Ravens are just a bit too predictable. On offense. I think defensively they can't tackle. And the Ravens are dirty. They injured a lot of our players today out for key plays, but we still went ahead and got the victory, and that's all that matters. We injured our center. Next play, our backup center oversnaps Henry because one of the defensive linemen wants to poke him in the eye. And I'm looking at the one play right now, the touchdown. They couldn't tackle him. Queen couldn't tackle him. McNichols pushes him in. Touchdown Titans. That's exactly what we want to see. Jags went for. I saw that. Listen, if you're the Jaguars, you're 1-9 or 1-8 or whatever against the best team in football. You gotta do anything you can. So I do not blame Jackson for trying that onside kick at all. A surprise onside kick. Yeah, with the Baltimore Ravens, they need to look themselves in the mirror. They get Pittsburgh on Thursday. If they can't tackle against Pittsburgh, they will lose against Pittsburgh. It'll be a dogfight type-ish game like this one, but they got to they got to tackle better if you're the Baltimore Ravens. Other games in the NFL, Joe Burrow got injured. I do think he tore his ACL. Just looking at the injury and looking at the tackle and all that, sucks he's gonna be out for the year. But the Bengals, they did lose to the Washington football team. Good victory by the Washington football team. Keeps the division hopes alive, especially with the Eagles losing. Stephen A. Smith is done with Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz did not have a good game as they lost. I think where they lose 22 was it 22-10? Did they score that? They scored that touchdown. So 22-17. Yeah, just not a good game at all by Carson Wentz. Just terrible. And overall, Browns get the win. They're 7-3, the Cleveland Browns. Saints get the win with Taysom Hill at quarterback, 24-9 against the Falcons. Good victory for them. Panthers, Matt Rhule and the Panthers get the victory with the second-string Panthers team, 20-0 against the Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions, Matt Patricia needs to be fired. There is absolutely no excuse. Let's see what Crybaby Harbaugh has to say.
Shook hands. For the games, irrelevant.
He doesn't want to talk about before the game.
Anything else for Coach? Aaron Casanets?
Hey, John, Lamar Jackson's interception in the third quarter, was that a play where you were happy he took a deep shot, or do you think he could have done something differently there?
Well, both, obviously. You know, so it's.
I don't want to hear a damn word Crybaby Harbaugh has to say. Which one's worse, John Harbaugh or Jim Harbaugh? I would say Jim Harbaugh because at least John's winning. He's 6-4, John Harbaugh. Steelers beat the Jaguars 27-3. It was interesting early. I mean, as Z Vicious was saying, that onside kick, but Steelers took care of business 27-3, Pittsburgh. Texans beat the Patriots. Big win for the Texans. Any win's a big win for the Texans. 27-20. Patriots, just once again, underwhelming. So, overall, good first half of the games. Now we got Dolphins, Broncos. Dolphins up 7-0. Chokers just actually got pick 6 against the Jets. So now 7-6 because they just missed that extra point. Packers, Colts, and Cowboys, Vikings just kicked off. And you got Chiefs, Raiders on Sunday Night Football. Yeah, Jaguars are just a disaster. I mean, I hate to say it, but that's what I always say. I always say the Colts and Titans right now have 2 automatic wins against the Jaguars. Even the Colts lost to the Jaguars, so I mean, I think we're gonna beat the Colts next week in Indy. Hopefully, go 8-3. That'll be huge. So did the Packers just fumble the snap? Look at this, Joe Flacco. God, that's a terrible. God, that's just bad. That is just bad. That is just bad if you're Joe Flacco. That's just very bad. Good Lord. Yeah, but overall, big win for the Tennessee Titans. Big win for the Tennessee Titans. I cannot tell you how much of a big win this is in Nissan Stadium East. So I'm gonna end the stream now, but I'm celebrating that the Titans won. Thanks for watching the video. Hit the thumbs up, please subscribe. McD the Beast signing off. Go Titans with 7-3, and we got that victory against the Baltimore Ravens and Nissan Stadium East.